All right, it's time to react to some of your PCs. So I reached out on Twitter and asked you guys to send me pictures of your current PCs if you want to get roasted on the channel. And we got over 100 responses. It seems like none of you are afraid of me, which is good. So with that said, let's take a look at some of these builds and see if you really learned anything about building PCs. And if you guys want to be a part of the next one, make sure to follow me on Twitter and be on the lookout for my next tweet mentioning PC Wars. Also, before we begin, I want to let you guys know that Lian Li is giving away their brand new Uni fans to 5 subscribers. Each subscriber will get 6 of these fans, and if you want to enter for a chance, all you got to do is like the Instagram post on my account and Lian Li's account. You don't have to follow us if you don't want to, but liking them automatically enters you in the giveaway. These fans are really cool. You can daisy chain up to 16 fans on a single controller, and the best part is that you can use only one cable for up to 4 fans, eliminating cable clutter in your PC. They are really easy to install too. Just slide the fans onto each other and hook up the cable module to connect them to your motherboard or fan controller. They come in either white or black, and if you're interested in checking these out, I'll drop a link down below. If you're watching this video, then you're probably into competitive gaming. Well, have you heard of War Robots? The super popular 6v6 tactical PvP shooter that's free to play on iOS and Android. You're a pilot who gets to control a giant mech and take it into battle against 6 opponents. Each mech has pros and cons. There are huge and powerful ones, while others are small and fast. So using the right mech for certain game modes and tactics will give you the edge. If you guys download the game using my link in the description section, you are not only helping support the channel, but you also get an awesome starter pack that includes a robot with an attachment weapon, a unique skin, 100 gold, and 50,000 silver. If you're into PvP at all, then you're gonna love War Robots because it requires you to be tactical to win. Each mech has a primary weapon along with special side weapons which can only be used limited times. So it's really important that you use these at critical points during battle to take out your opponents and capture objectives. You can even customize and upgrade up to 61 robots with 67 different weapons. So help support the channel and join the 150 million players worldwide that play the game and download the game for free using my link down below. Doing so will also get you a bonus starter pack. All right, starting off from the top, we have Sensasian. I'm not gonna even bother pronouncing that. I'm just gonna call you Sensei. I love the fact that he just straight up sent me pictures of this setup when I asked for a PC specifically. Awesome setup, by the way, don't get me wrong. We're gonna focus mostly on PCs. There's not even a close-up shot of the PC as well. So, oh, there's actually a video. Let's take a closer look here. It looks like the video was shot on a Nokia because the quality is even worse than a potato. From what I can see in this 240p video that you shot, it looks like a pretty sweet system. I just wish you took pictures of the actual PC so I can feature it in this video. And I know you've been working really hard on your setup, okay? I've been watching your tweets and stuff. I'm really excited to check out and see your entire setup on Setup Wars. Here's one from Kurbib. He is using an NZXT H210 case. I mean, the case is already roasting your components because of the lack of airflow, so there's not much I can roast here, to be honest. All right, what is this doing here? You are just trying to show off at this point. Guys, I said send in your PCs so that I can roast it for this video. I can't roast this PC, not because of the thermal dynamics, but because these builds are actually pretty dope. He's rocking dual custom loops inside main gear cases. Mr. Pierce over here tried to pull a fast one on us. He submitted 2 pre-built main gear PCs. He has brought shame upon the PC community. Shame! Shame! Pretty cool looking systems regardless, but you know, I'm looking for more custom builds by my subscribers. Moving on. Damn, these builds are actually really good. Not bad. I can't find a single PC that's actually bad enough to roast here, you guys. Here's another super clean budget build. It's actually very similar to the budget one I built on the channel a few months back, using the same white dark flash case. He's using the Ryzen 5 2600 and a GTX 1650 Super with budget white fans from Gambias. Really nice choice on the parts overall. You even took my advice from the video and you skinned your SSD to blend in with the case. Beautiful work. You know what, guys, at this point I'm just gonna react to your PC builds instead of roasting them because I'm genuinely impressed with your builds. Oh, this one looks pretty cool. I don't know what it is with retro colors, but it always gets me weak in the knees. I love me some teal and pink colors. Really great airflow in the case as well. We got two massive 200mm fans in the front and 4 exhausts in the back with really clean cable work. Excellent, excellent job. Absolutely stunning build, my friend, and setup. He's even got those retro colors across the gear. Well done. This is actually not a PC submission, but damn, that is a hella clean setup, my guy. I wish you would have given me more pictures and possibly angles, or maybe even a close-up of your PC, but I don't know what it is about this setup, but I'm loving that serious, dramatic vibe. I hope to see it on Setup Wars one day. Damn, here's another awesome build. Now, check this out, guys. It's a water-cooled system with soft line tubing, and it's packing the 8700 with 32 gigabytes of RAM and the MSI GTX 970. I'm gonna say it, and I'm sorry for saying it, but why did you put the 8700 underwater? It's a non-K CPU, which means you can't even overclock it. So was the CPU block really necessary? Unless you did this purely for aesthetics, then it's a different story and I'll give you a pass on that. I'm also just noticing this, but it looks like SVTech skinned the side of his radiator in carbon fiber. That's actually the first time I've seen that. Not a bad idea, although I feel like white carbon fiber would have looked better and would have given you a nice contrast against the fans. There's also a few things you could do to improve the overall aesthetics of this build. You can also skin that SSD of yours. Black or white doesn't really matter, as long as it covers the gigabyte text on there. And finally, you could buy these really cheap heatsink covers on Amazon to cover up your M.2 SSD. You can clearly see the stock PCB from here, and with these, it will make them blend much better with your motherboard. I actually used the same one for my Broly build, if you guys remember, but I painted mine in white so it matches the white motherboard. But yeah, overall, really solid softline build inside the S340 Elite case. Well done. Yo, it's Benvo has another clean build. I can't say the same about your setup though. What are those cables, bro? So the PC has a Ryzen 9 3900X with 32 gigabytes of RAM and the Sapphire Nitro Plus RX 5700 XT. Overall, really nice selection of the gear. Yet again, we have this retro color scheme that's consistent throughout this system. I really love what's going on inside the case, but I'm not really digging the case, to be honest. I feel like it just doesn't go well together, nor does it go really well with any part of your setup. I feel like black or maybe even gray would have been a better choice, but again, this is preference. Who cares what I have to say? Do what makes you happy. That's what matters the most. And finally, the last PC for this video is from Joseph. We are ending with a micro ATX build using the Corsair Crystal 280X case. God, I love this case so much. I've actually built a water-cooled PC using the black version of this case not too long ago. If you guys missed the video, definitely check it out. It was really fun to build in. Oh, oddly enough, we are Team AMD here as well with the Ryzen 5 3600 and the Gigabyte RX 5700 XT with some more retro colors, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like that's what the hype is right now, retro colors for 2020. He's using the ID Cooling Frost Flow White AIO to cool the CPU, and we have 2 stock fans in the front for intake. You could probably fit 2 more fans actually on the bottom for intake depending on what the temps are in your system, but the option is definitely there if you want to take advantage of that. And bonus points for going with custom cables, of course. Thanks for submitting, Joseph. I really enjoyed making this video and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I definitely want to do more React style videos, so if you guys have a super cool PC or maybe even a potato PC and you want to participate on the next video, then make sure to follow me on my Twitter account. I'll drop a link to it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love your foreheads and I will see you in the next one.